folks, Jordy here for Cinecom.net, and it is Copycat Friday, which means we'll break down a popular technique used in films or music videos. And my good pal Bruno just came out with a new clip, and oh boy does it swing! Now, they've done a great job to create that elegant 80s disco theme, but you know, Bruno wasn't paying much attention during that shoot, so he came to me. Hey Jordy, how did they actually create that awesome lighting? Well Bruno, that is actually super simple to make. Today's video is sponsored by Rocketstock's pack Canvas, which consists out of 100 loopable backgrounds. A great pack for creating music videos, and we'll dive a little deeper into it by the end of the video. But at all time, you can visit the first link in the description below to check it out. Now first up, you want to create a dark environment, and this is best created with a black curtain or using a black painted wall. Make sure that the surface is big enough so that it can stay in your camera framing at all time. For those little lights in the background, we'll be using Christmas lights. Make sure to spread them evenly, and there are plenty of them. You might want to borrow some extra lights from a friend. Christmas lights are not the best solution though, as it's not so easy to spread them properly. For the best results, you need a star curtain, which is essentially a curtain with many small LED lights. They cover the surface better, but such curtains aren't cheap. And once that sits in place, we can focus on the artist. We'll be using two lights here, and it really doesn't matter which kinds of lights that you'll use. We actually have a video that shows you how to use a $5 construction light as a professional tool. So you can even take a strong flashlight or build something out of light bulbs you have laying around. What is important though are color modifiers, or gels in plain English. Such filters will change the color of your light source, and I'll leave a link to these ones that I have in the description below. They're pretty cheap. Just like in Versace on the floor, we're going to create a strong blue and a purple or magenta light. The blue lighting is going to be our fill, which means it's going to illuminate the scene very softly, and the best way is just to point your light to the ceiling. Now our ceilings are a little high, so we'll put up this white framing above the artist and bounce our blue lighting on there. Next up is the purple lighting. This one can shine directly on the artist. Looking at Bruno's clip, we see heavy shadow under his chin, which tells us that the lighting came from above, so we'll push the light stand higher. This is called the key light and should be much brighter than the blue fill light. This will make sure that the artist will pop out. Now of course, you want to make sure that there aren't any other light sources. Since we're still waiting in our studio for a blind system, we waited until the evening to shoot the clip. And that's it for the lighting! Now let's have a look at how we can achieve that beautiful background. Now these light dots are called bokeh, and there are 4 simple techniques to achieve that. First up is opening your aperture as much as possible. And if this is all new to you, we actually have an in-depth course for beginners that will teach you everything about DSLR filmmaking to get to that next level. Again, a link in the description below, or you can also just follow the cards up there. Essentially, it's an opening in your lens, which you can control through a dial on your camera. You want to create a shallow depth of field, and the second technique to get that is by zooming in. The more tele or zoomed in you are, the shallower that depth of field becomes. And the third technique is to stand close to your artist. We've also covered this in a video about focus. Your depth of field is smaller with objects closer to your lens. And finally, the more distance you can take between your Christmas lights and the artist, the shallower that depth of field becomes again. So combining these techniques, you can make your background nicely out of focus, thus having that gorgeous bokeh. In a previous video about 5 lens hacks, we showed you guys how to create a custom bokeh shape. You want to take a black piece of paper and cut out any shape you like in the middle. Place this piece of paper in front of your lens and it will affect the look of your bokeh. Your next love music video will really come to life now. As an extra touch to our music video, I'm blending some of the background loops from Rocketstock's Canvas. And there are many teams like Sci-Fi, Waves, Inc. and more. And for more information, make sure to visit the first link in the description below. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and to see us every Tuesday and Friday, make sure to hit that subscribe button. As always, stay creative.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your smile. You're all I ever wanted. Na 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 na. I I don't know the lyrics anymore.